So looks like we're actually jumping into the draft. So we've got that going for us.
Chromie banned out. Hate that hero. Very annoying to play against.
Yeah, Chromie good on Alterac Pass as well. She has those long distance spells that can kind of just keep poking and not let the other team start their channel. So maybe that's why that got picked, along with Gazlo as a ban. He can drop the turrets for the defense.
Yeah, and he was very popular post rework. And then Sylvanas banned, another annoying hero to play against.
Definitely, she can help push even harder. Abathur. This is going pretty quick. These are all great bans and picked for the map. Abathur, a good ban for the map because it's such a big map. And we get a first pick variant here. I know there was some slight changes, buffs or nerfs, one way or the other. Anything that involves variant though makes me happy. What do you think? What do you think we're going to see here? Do you think that this is just queuing into a taunt variant, or we might see another cheeky variant pick here?
I guess it could be either, and I guess that's the point of picking it first, is just the flexibility. And then followed up with Zul'jin and Stukov.
Yeah, let me see. We've got to mention that you're a little quiet here, and that's probably my fault. Let me try and turn you up. Let me see if I can turn you up through Discord.
Okay. What do you think about the Zul'jin? That's pretty interesting.
Zul'jin. Well, you know me. I know you're asking that. That's a softball question coming to me because Zul'jin, one of my favorite heroes in the game, and kind of interesting to see Zul'jin picked against the Zul'jin Distillery. I don't know if there's anything there, but you know, Zul'jin though being able to stack indefinitely through the game is just such a fun hero to pick because he can just keep getting stronger, keep getting stronger. And we have to see how the enemy team pans out to see if Zul'jin will really be a good pick. This map does tend to run long, which is in Zul'jin's favor. And I'm wondering, what do you think? How can he stack into a Diablo? He's got to be a little careful with that.
Yeah, I think probably as long as he avoids walls, that just so that the initial charge in doesn't stun him, he should be able to keep range on the Diablo and get stacks.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, it looks pretty hard at this moment.
Yeah,
So
it
we'll have
looks
to see. We'll have to keep an eye on that as the game goes along.
for sure. Kael'thas with follow-up CC, Sonya in the off lane. We get a Diva here. So it looks like it's going to be a main tank variant. If Diva is there, I'm guessing they're off laner in this situation, matching up with Sonya. And we've got one pick. It's got to be a healer pick here for Zul'jin Distillery to wrap this
a lot
up.
of healers still left open. Lucio maybe, or something with CC to follow up on Diablo. The Uther.
Uther, that's, yeah.
Going with a heavy front line here. That could be good for the Zul'jin. We'll have to see how that interaction matches up.
Yeah, that gives him more opportunities to stack, more people in his range, but even more threats towards him as well with the Diablo stuns, the Uther follow-up, Kael'thas stun. You know, sooner or later, he's not even going to be able to pop his unkillable, his Taz Dingo, and he'll be out of there. Now, thinking of this team comp still for AGD here, with the variant taunt, you kind of want a little bit of a blow up, in my opinion, and I'm not totally seeing it. Tassadar does have a good chunk of damage. Zul'jin not quite. I mean, maybe if he hits the guillotine, but it doesn't strike me as a big blow up follow up.
Yeah, I agree. Tassadar's burst damage definitely not as high as some of the other options like Li Min or Orphea maybe. And also, they have the Stukov silence to follow up, but nothing after the taunt to keep people in place. So I'm a little worried about that. Meanwhile, on the other side, I really like that setup. There's a lot of CC, and it's pretty easy to chain it together, I would say. So we'll have to see what happens here.
Yeah, let's go in. The game loaded up quick. Everyone is ready to go. So why don't we go ahead and introduce our teams here on the left. Zul'jin Distillery. We've got D-Wit on Diablo, Lead on the Uther, Be Fresh on the Tychus, Kael'thas for Ankle Shot, and up top, Sonya Cowboy Kyle.
And on the right side, we've got Balalos on the Varian, Wolfman Jack on the Diva, Asian on Stukov, Hoedown looking to carry on the Zul'jin, and King on Tassadar.
So we kind of got a little bit of a split. They tried to do a little damage down bot, took a bit of damage, was the blue team here. But they got half a tower, so if they can top this right back up, could be potentially a good trade. And you could see red team kind of answering back right here in the mid. Up top, we do have Diva and Sonya matching up there.
Yeah, both teams trading a little bit of structure damage, mid versus bot. Nothing too crazy. Maybe I do favor the mid a little bit more because that's where the camps go.
True.
Both teams are immediately going to pick those up.
Yeah, that's a very heads-up move by both teams that you could see at 1 minute exactly. You could see that they both ran right over there. You know they're both ready for this map and know how to pick up the early game here. They've got someone in each lane still picking up the minion. And then at the same exact time there, you actually see both camps being picked up.
Yep. And it looks like both teams bringing people to the mid, hopefully looking to clear out the other side's camp and maybe get a little bit of structure damage in early on.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of these talents. We've got the Q build for Tassadar. He's already got 2 stacks there. We've got a stun here, though, onto Balalos. He's good. Moving right back in onto D-Wit. Hoedown, got a bomb on him. Doing okay. And we do see the taunt for Varian, so he is the main tank as we expected here. And let's see how that works out. Let's see if they can actually get the follow-up for the big kills there. You saw plenty of damage on to Diablo.
Like a roam down here on Tassadar, but he's able to get behind the wall.
Just misses. Ooh, nice force wall to get a little extra damage on Diablo for that aggressive play.
Good map awareness and good composure to turn that around and make it a favorable trade in a 1v3.
He is very low on mana, though. He does tap right here before the first objective spawns bot. So we'll see how the teams want to respond to this. Sonya actually kind of low, still clearing top as the 5 members on the red team are heading down to the objective.
Diablo still only at half HP. Could be a bad situation if they get caught out a little bit here.
Yep, there was a taunt onto Diablo, but he's able to walk away. Tychus looking pretty low as well, and the red team is marching forward, trying to get first control of the objective. Zul'jin already. And we're going in deeper. Another taunt with...
The Diva Bomb lands on it too.
Interesting. And maybe the taunt with the Diva Bomb could be something that they're looking at as well. If they can taunt someone within the range, that is a good amount of extra burst damage they get. B-Fresh actually doesn't get stopped. Balalos tries to hit him with a Q, a Lion's Maw to stop B-Fresh on that, but that is going to be a stall on the objective.
Yeah. Both teams just kind of holding their ground for now.
Yeah, they're going to kind of reset here, try and get, clear their lanes up a little bit, possibly work towards level 7. And real quick, we've got Headhunter for Zul'jin. He's looking to get at least 1 kill on each enemy player to get a huge bonus. So that's kind of a big balls play to pick that here in the in-season match.
Definitely, and the red team stepping back forward, looking to take control of this area. Good stun onto Zul'jin and the flip.
And they're gonna have to step back. Hoedown taking tons of damage. He's gonna go down. Wolfman Jack pretty deep as well.
Zul'jin does go down, but can they turn it around? It looks like no.
It looks like yeah.
Chased away. Varian gonna go down as well. 3 for nothing for Zul'jin Distillery.
Very nice play there. Yeah, good defense. Actually, we saw Diva going in a little deep, doing what she does best, separating the team. But Zul'jin Distillery properly makes the play forward onto the Zul'jin and really takes advantage and gets a big lead on that fight.
So it looks like that's going to be the first objective going over to Zul'jin Distillery. Red team takes the camp in response to help clear that out.
They might make one more effort to stop this. They've got 3 seconds to put their... And that's going to be a stop. Let's see what they do.
A taunt on Tychus, but no follow-up.
And the objective does go to Zul'jin Distillery.
Oh, low health bars on the blue side.
Oh, a
Tychus
nice kill.
does go down. Nice kill. Diablo going to fall as well.
That's going to be souls for Diablo, so he's going to respawn immediately, but with a lot lower health.
But that's good timing, because that means that they're not really going to be able to push with this.
And look at that. They're actually getting a little push themselves in the mid lane with their camp. Belalos actually, though, maybe stayed a little too long, and that's going to be a dead Varian.
Just caught a little bit too far forward.
D.Va working on the top one by herself. About half health there. Half health in the mid, but with Varian down, they're going to have to be a little more careful on this defense. And Tassadar also about half on the bot cavalry.
Overall, though, not too much damage done with these. They did get a couple towers and some walls, but no damage on the forts themselves. Oh, D.Va in the 1v1.
D.Va might get the 1v1 here. Goes in, and that is a kill. Well played, yeah.
Gotta respect that D.Va bomb a little bit more.
That's for sure. The Wolfman Jack just made a huge play there, and that's going to give the red team here enough time to clear the lanes and start up on their camp again here. Siege camp not ready for the blue team yet.
Yeah, so all in all, I think despite losing first objective, I think they're in a pretty good spot. They're even on XP almost, about half a level down, and Zul'jin's been stacking up the whole time. So
yeah,
Zul'jin can start making plays with this. Taunt.
Oh, here's a taunt onto Uther, but Hoedown actually pretty low. Actually dies. No. Was that a spread on the Kildos mod?
I think it was, and here comes the engage from Diablo.
Uh-oh, AZN trying to back out, but walks right into a Tychus.
And he does fall, and now Tassadar gonna fall.
Ooh,
really
a black
low. Does go down as well.
Now it's Belalos trying to run away now. Yeah, that was a sneaky bomb there from Kael'thas, and I mean that's kind of the Zul'jin play style. You can't hate him for it. You know, he was maximizing his damage by being at really low health, but sometimes it's just a little too low, you know.
Yeah, and unfortunately his teammates walked a little too close to him there, but we'll see. Another attempt. Oh, the taunt goes onto Diablo. I think that might be a misclick. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
So just gonna clear the way. It looks like blue team's gonna set up for the objective. Maybe stop and take the camp along the way.
So we've got 2 stacks of the Headhunter for Zul'jin and 12 stacks on Yuan Axe. He's looking for 30, which is still a lot more, but his stacks do start coming in a little faster throughout the game. So let's see if he can finish that up. We've got Tychus with Master Assassin.
Making the attack to the Sonya. Good force ball. There's the taunt to follow up. Wow.
Very nice. Yeah, I think the force wall as additional, CC and trapping the taunt target can make a difference.
Go for a boss call here.
Boss call top. Yep, and Zul'jin Distillery, this whole time has been just working on bot. So that is going to be the trade here. They're giving up the bot fort for this top boss, and let's see if it can equalize and get this fort in response.
Looks like they're gonna get 2 forts for that boss.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to make it worth it here. Let's see what they can do.
So all Legends gold now, going to clear mid. They also have to clear bot, so this is kind of just going to be a little bit of a clear fest from both teams as we
And looks
get
like
ready.
That boss is gonna get cleared out for free, so Didn't get too much out of it.
Overall, probably, you know, they got the kill onto Cowboy Kyle, the gank there, but macro-wise, ooh, there's a nice cleanse onto Diablo off the taunt, and
Apocalypse doesn't hit anybody.
ooh, Wolfman Jack. Bomb also not connecting, and we see a lot of fireworks from both teams, and everybody surviving. Good work from the healers there. Keep everyone topped off. Wolfman Jack did a really nice, have like 1 HP left and pop out of the bomb. Oh,
Taunt onto Tychus, the silence follow-up, but no damage on him. And Varian getting very low.
Protected by the way. It's a 1-for-1 though, because Kael'thas does go down below. Now King is caught on an island, and he's not getting away from this one.
No.
But, you know, you do it for the Zul'jin Headhunter stacks, because he's at 4 stacks now. I wonder which one he's missing. Uther yet to go down, so that is going to be his target to finish Headhunter. Wolfman Jack with a nice defense matrix keeps his team alive as they back off there.
Yeah, and Zul'jin getting more and more damage out as these team fights go by. So
yeah, 22 stacks now. He's looking for 30. You know, something I was noticing is with the taunt onto Tychus, if Tychus pops his minigun before the taunt, he doesn't mind to just stand there and just barrel into Varian, you know? If the protect is down, that is a lot of percent damage going in onto the main tank. And I saw that in the last fight. Another engagement. There's the force wall, an invulnerable. Diablo's still alive, and here comes the black hole.
But they're in this tight area.
Look at DeWitt. Oh my god.
So many low health bars on the blue side.
And they do get the kill onto Tychus, followed back onto Zul'jin goes down, and it looks like somehow DeWitt, does not survive. He was surviving almost everything there. That was crazy. But overall, well played by Zul'jin Distillery again. That was a 4-for-2. Diablo lost his souls, and he's coming right back in here.
Yeah, that was a great turnaround. It looked so bad for a moment there, but I think the Kael'thas chain bombs got so much value in that tight little corridor there.
Yep, just spreading to all the different players there, and there was a great divine shield from Led onto DeWitt when he was at like about 100 health, I want to say, and that just kind of ruined the whole combo they were going for on All Legends Gold.
But he does get away, loses about half his health.
Looks like they're going to be able to clear this one out. Bot is pushing in as well with a nice big wave, and both teams making their way down there now. Tychus actually top right now, so this is a 5v4 bot. Let's see if All Legends Gold can recognize that and make a move.
Diva goes in, gets him poked down, pops the bunny hop.
Okay, look at that play onto Cowboy Kyle. 100 health. Cowboy Kyle first one down, and there's a follow-up.
Diablo to follow. Lots of low health bars on the red side.
Hoedown looking for stacks. There goes Kael'thas, and he wants LED now. He is going deep for Lead, and he wants to get this kill. He won't stop.
Should be able to chase him all the way down, but his
teammates
back off, so he's gonna.
We saw that. We saw that spray. You cannot risk it for the biscuit there, as they say.
And Tychus almost gets the keep down in top, but they managed to hold it, so that's a win for the red team. Good team fight there.
I would say so. They kind of equalized for the most part, and it's you know, almost equal levels here, coming up to 20. Zul'jin has finished his Yuan Axe quest now, so he has the increased range. He's got the double revolve on the cleave. But he can keep stacking indefinitely. We got a boss call bot for All Legends Gold.
Zul'jin will melt this down, so let's see if Zul'jin Distillery can sniff this out in time. Looks like they're coming in.
They're coming in. Wolfman Jack does get a stun, trying to hold everyone back. It's looking good so far. LED looking really low. Pops the invulnerable to stand on point. Hoedown looking low, and they hold it with the Diva Bomb. Hoedown at 3 health at one point. I saw it. I saw the number 3 on his health bar.
But he does stay alive, and that just means he was getting out the maximum amount of damage possible. And
that's just perfect play. That's perfect Zul'jin play.
Perfect Zul'jin play.
Unfortunately, he did not get the lead kill, which I know he desperately wants to complete that headhunter, as any Zul'jin player would be want to do. So this kind of turns it around for them. They've got control now. All Legends gold.
Looks like they can turn their eyes to the top boss while the other side is clearing out the bottom one. And that should... they might lose some time on this objective here, but they should be able to get back down there in time to stop it, and they're back to even on XP, so...
Yeah, 50 seconds on the timer for this objective that they need to defend. So they've got plenty of time to get down there. They're starting to make their way now that they've got the boss. That boss should... No one's going to be going top now. They're going to be staying to defend this point. And this is going to be a really big team fight.
Looks like they want to get 20 before they get in. Let's see if they have enough time for it.
Yeah, this is going to be close. They're down to 20 seconds. It looks like they're giving up on the 20 call, but the lanes are pushed in their favor, which is nice as well. Wolfman Jack going in. There's an APOC from D-White, but it does not connect. And Lead taking a lot of damage, goes down. That's a full headhunter now. 2 down for Zul'jin Distillery. Be fresh.
Ready to take over. 3 kills already.
Wow, that was just a wipe.
Gotta shout out King on the Tassadar there. That was a huge black hole. I think it hit everybody.
I would believe it. There was just so much action and just stuns and silences from AZN, and they really showed their prowess right there in the late game.
Yeah, and they're gonna get this objective, and they're gonna be able to push in really hard. They might be able to end with this.
With the objective, all the camps, they just got, they just stole the camp. Let's see. Zul'jin Distillery will be back up for the defense, so it's not a certain thing. And on this map, you really do need to get at least 2 keeps in most cases to end. It's very hard to end because of the armor on the core when the keeps are still standing. So
that is true. And the bottom wave is all the way pushed in.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough to get these to crash at the same time. But
Wolfman Jack working on that now, trying to push out that lane. I'm thinking he should probably join his boys. He's waltzing over now in the mech.
Yeah. And
we've got both teams basically 5v5, and this is going to be another big team fight here. Let's see how it goes. All ultimates are ready for both teams.
It's all about giving the Zul'jin as much room to open up fire on the blue side.
D-Wit coming from the angle here. Nice stun from Wolfman Jack to protect his team. Belalos now looks and gets the taunt. There's the stun. No root because of the unstoppable. That was a nice root attempt from Stukov. And now he goes back in.
Straight onto Zul'jin. That's the target you want.
He does get the unkillable. He's trying to heal. Does not survive.
Does not get enough damage out either. Looking good for blue side here on Tassadar now.
Ooh. D-Wit, nice play. Look at that. Triple kill. Sonya is the one closing all these kills.
And they're going to get Variant too. That is a 4-for-1.
Sonya closing all the kills there. That's what I like to see. And
they do lose 2 keeps for it though, so
yeah,
it doesn't look like they're making the move to push right away.
Yeah, I mean, they had plenty of time if they had run straight to core. Top would have fallen for sure. They could have, mid is open. They could have potentially took that, and it would have been close because the other team would have been spawning. They would have had to make a snap decision to run to core, but they might still be able to at least get top keep and kind of just stabilize again here.
Wolfman Jack gets found out here.
D-Wit's going to steal that. I want to give a quick shout out to D-Wit in that last fight. He set up some huge plays for Zul'jin Distillery there to win that.
Exactly what you have to do here. Get straight onto the Zul'jin. Make it so he can't play the game.
Exactly. Even with the Taz Dingo, it was just still stunned forever. APOC combo landed, and then he got the teleport, his level 20 Hellgate. He got onto, I forgot who, but it landed on somebody, and it just kept the snowball going. And Zul'jin Distillery moving into the bot here, but they're not going to start it. They're actually just sharking in the bushes. Ankle shot showing himself. And that was a nice little bait. Oh my god, look at that damage onto Belalos. Does go down.
Get the variant. Diva's in the backline by herself. I don't know.
We've got kind of a split.
Can go down already, but he lives.
He does survive, but it is a 1-for-0 so far. That's going to be 2-for-0. Wolfman Jack does sneak away. But that was a good bait.
Fight, but not the end of the world. They do keep Zul'jin alive, but they will lose the boss now, so...
Yeah, boss still has a lot of health, though. So actually, by the time they do burn this boss and it makes it down to the keep... the rest of their teammates, you know, should be spawned or spawning soon. So we'll see how much they get out of this. Objective has spawned top. This is quite a long match. Level 22 for both. Zul'jin at 43 stacks of Yuan Axe. So this is going. Boss captured. Looks like all Legends Gold staying bot to clear that boss. They're going to need to do it. That would be marching directly onto the core. They're willing to give up some time on the objective for that. Actually, we're seeing Diablo going for the top boss now. Maybe he was just checking, but it looks like the rest of his team's showing up.
Interesting. I don't know if I like this call to not start the objective here and go for boss instead.
Yeah, because look what this bot boss doesn't even get the keep. Top boss, I mean, that keep is very low. Like, sure, it'll get that keep, but that's not a huge win, you know, when you've got 2 keeps down. It would have been nice to have started the objective. Seeing so many players clearing boss bot, you know, they could have got some time on this.
Maybe the idea is that while the red team is busy dealing with the boss, they get this objective. But
yeah, now they do start getting the time, but positionally now, you know, the red team is closer for this defense if they end up clearing it out. But
they're close by enough. They should have enough time to get the boss pretty low and then let their core finish it off and have time to get a team fight here. So
yeah, I think they could basically now just let the boss go. This keep is not salvageable. And
I agree. I would start heading over to objective now.
But they've got time, 20 seconds, but they do have to make a play. Belalo's going in aggressively. Looks like the blue team stepping back. DeWitt in the bush. And they give it up.
They're going to channel up with 12 seconds.
And everyone kind of didn't want to give it away for free. The Zul'jin Distillery, you know, they wanted control of the team fight that they wanted. So they didn't just want to give it up right there. They're repositioning, getting their boys ready to go. But now we see kind of a free clear on mid for All Legends Gold, taking out the rest of that camp.
I see Sonya on the minimap clearing top. This is the cue for the red team to...
And it looks like they're ready for it. Sonya needs to hurry back, and Wolfman Jack and friends need to start a play. Here's a...
Big apocalypse onto Stukov.
And he is gone.
Dead immediately.
And look at this, going deeper now. 4 hoedown is DeWitt. Uther does go down, and King looks like he's low. We've got a kind of a split decision here, but King goes down. Let's see if hoedown can make something happen. Dodges the spear from Cowboy Kyle. Now looking for action. Belalos in deep now. Ooh, nice play by Tychus to close out that Zul'jin kill.
Guys, without getting off.
Oh my god, Wolfman Jack, though, gets a huge big shot.
Oh, they're so low.
They're so low, but they're...
finish them off. So look at the Diablo.
Wow.
Done. Kael'thas gonna get the sneaky recall off, but...
And they're gonna start this, but yeah...
Yeah, despite losing more kills, red side getting control of the objective area.
Surprising, I mean... Diva, that huge big shot scared the whole team away, but now DeWitt is back. No souls. This is actually could be to the benefit of red team. Ooh, I don't know if they're going to spawn in time.
He is squishy, but it is a 4v2.
Oh no, Wolfman Jack cannot die here.
He's gonna get away.
Nice big shot.
Yeah.
Okay, but they do lose the objective. It's pretty late, 25 minutes in.
We'll see if they can hold. The waves are pushed out.
This is interesting. This is a great first map here from both teams. A lot of back and forth. And
this one's really on a knife's edge. It's just we're just waiting for that one decisive team fight.
and you think we see it, you know, we see a lot of huge wipes going both ways, but just not enough to close out the game. So
yeah, the fights are so close. Neither team ends up winning healthy enough to go straight to the core. So,
but this is going to be a big objective. 25 minutes in, these cavalry have a ton of health and 5 members running in with them. This is going to be pretty terrifying. They're going to need to make a quick play onto somebody here. Stun onto Belalos. Good damage, though. A lot of damage onto blue team.
Onto the objective, and actually make it
wow.
Great defense there.
And look, bottom hasn't even arrived yet, so that was just a perfect defense. They're ready to defend bot now. Wolfman Jack creating some space. Belalos going in deep, though. This could be a little too dangerous for him.
Deep, gets chain CC'd by the Diablo, and he's gone.
Yeah, I don't feel like he needed to go that hard, unfortunately. I mean, it's hard, you know, with the taunt, the point and click, you kind of can get led in somewhere you don't want to be. And he's just a little too deep. His team was clearing out, but now we are making a play onto core as Zul'jin Distillery. Half health.
5 here on the defense. They're going for it. 40% health on the core. Oh,
B-Fresh goes down. Lead is very low.
Uther goes down as well.
They're still trying to go for it. D-Wit, oh my god. D-Wit trying to clear it out. And with
they hold it.
2,000, 1,400 health on the core. What a defense from All Legends Gold.
All the way to the other side and just right-click the core.
That's what we see them doing. AZN avoiding those minions, not getting dismounted. Hoedown also... not okay. He does get dismounted.
That's okay.
He's running. We've got 4 guys heading straight to the core here. 30 seconds, about 20 seconds.
20 seconds before anyone responds. They should be able to get this here.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. That's a lot of damage from Zul'jin coming out.
And yeah, that's gonna be it. So GG, well played. They hold on barely, but wow, what a close game.
What a game. That was crazy.
This is going to be a series.
Yeah, very good series. And what I was noticing about C East, I was doing a little baby research before the match, and every team has at least 1 point. No one's just, you know, everyone's in on this division. Shows that they can win games. Zul'jin Distillery actually has 5 points going into this, to 2 points for All Legends Gold. But you just see it. All Legends Gold takes game 1. And, you know, looking for that 2-0 victory for their first domination of the season. So let's see if they can do that as we do a little recap on the stats for game 1.
Yeah, Kael'thas putting out 92,000 damage, but D.Va actually topping the damage charts with 103,000.
I mean, I guess
impressive there.
You know, D.Va got buffed, got nerfed, but apparently still really strong in the right hands, and those hands would not be mine, but Wolfman Jack shows that those hands are his. That was crazy. Love to look at the deaths. This is a common theme on my stream here. We see Varian with 7 beautiful deaths, Diablo with 6. So you see the tanks were going in, playing hard, and taking lots of damage, as is tradition here. And lots of deaths that game, 26 kills to 22. Zul'jin Distillery actually getting more kills, but not enough to win the game. Sonya closing out 10 kills on her own there.
Yeah, double digits.
Gotta like that. That is nice stats for Cowboy Kyle. Hoedown, I wonder how many stacks he ended at, but must have been a ton. It's crazy.
Guess we'll never know.
Yeah, 49,000 self-healing from Zul'jin. Wow. Very nice. Let's look at some of these talents. Anything interesting? Let's see those D.Va talents. Full Metal, level 1. Rush Down. Additional booster damage. Percent damage there. Hit the Nitrous for additional speed on the boosters. Bunny Hop we saw doing tons of work throughout that game. Pew, pew, pew for the big shot. And she was getting, I mean, we saw it. She was hitting multiple people with that. In for the kill. And at level 20, big shots increase big shot damage with headshot and reduce cooldown for even more big shot action. Very nice.
Definitely saw a lot of massive bunny hops and big shots. So
Absolutely. You see her pop out of a mech. You know, even if she got killed from the mech and she pops a big shot, hits 2 or 3 people, and she's ready to go right back in. It was really nice.
Yeah, well played by Wolfman Jack there for sure.
Yeah, I would, if I had to pick an MVP, there was some great plays on his part.
Definitely.
Yeah, so very high kills, good healing output by both healers there. Stukov 123,000, but Uther obviously, in exchange for that, he does bring that extra utility with the stun, the tankiness, frontline action. So he played a really good game. Was the last act for the Headhunter, doing his part in surviving there. Let's check on the stream. I know they were saying you were a little quiet before.
Yeah, I don't. I'm all the way up on Discord, so it must be on your end.
All right, let me try and turn you up inside of OBS. I don't think I've done did we do co-casting last season? I don't think so, right?
I don't think you and I have. You might have done one with someone else though.
So this is kind of new to me, but let me see if I can turn you up somewhere else.
In the meantime, we'll just be waiting on the teams to choose the next map. Where do you think we're gonna go next?
Let me see what we've got for map choices here. We've got Volskaya banned out, Battlefield of Eternity banned out, Towers of Doom. Why don't we scoot over to that screen so everyone can kind of think about it with us. I'd love to see. I like the big maps. I like the big maps because it just adds the whole macro factor. So maybe something like Dragonshire or Cursed Hollow could be pretty fun. That would be where I'd want to go. A lot of teams love Infernal Shrines. I think that has like kind of a simpler kind of macro game, so a lot of teams feel comfortable on that map. So I feel like that one tends to get picked a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you. I think I want to see a smaller map where we just have these two going at it all, like just constantly.
That's fair.
Those team fights were bloody and exciting to watch. So that's my vote.
Okay, but I just don't want to get, stuck with a quick 8-minute game. Someone runs it down on Braxis and then, stream's over. Fun's over, load's blown. Like,
yeah, well, sometimes things just don't last very long.
Well, I've got a surprise for you because we've got a lobby set up, and it's something that you may have just hoped for. We've got a small map coming up, not Braxis, but we do have Tomb of the Spider Queen.
All right.
So let's see which team picked that. It says first draft team 2. So that tells me that team 1 picked it, right? If my logic is correct.
The math checks out on that.
The math checks well. So it looks like Zildjian Distillery picked the map. So they lost and they decided to go for map pick.
Interesting. I always preferred first pick back in the day, but...
And you know what I'm thinking is we were talking about before the stream too. We were talking about the Hogger, and we didn't actually see him banned or picked in that map, and we were expecting some action from him.
Yep, both teams making me look like a fool. So thanks, guys.
They're doing their job.
Appreciate that. That was my one insight. And
they're doing my job for me.
Alright, looks like we've got ours from both teams here. Oh no, those guys are on the same team, so that's not very helpful.
Everyone is in the lobby, though, so it should be starting pretty soon. So give me a second here. Make sure everything's good to go.
Looks like they're just waiting on us, so once you're ready to go, we can get going.
I am ready to go myself. You ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's get into it.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
As a wise man once said, with the squarest of pants, I'm ready. Okay, so looks like we're going to be hopping into the draft here now.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
And so Zul'jin, probably not his best map, right? Especially because we're looking for the big wave clear. He doesn't really bring that to the table. So what I'm thinking here in the early game, it's really important to have a lot of wave clear from both teams. We see the Chromie ban, so this could be a bit of a target ban on somebody. So we're going to be looking for wave clear heroes on both sides. Gray main is a good pick. Mages in general are really good at wave clear. The Tassadar. And look at that, the Zul'jin.
The Respect Man.
I like that. Changing it up. So they're sticking with their bans here. This could have been a research thing for them. They know the Chromie. They know the Sylvanas comes out for Zul'jin Distillery. And I'm pretty sure both these teams have been around. So they've played against each other in previous seasons. They've heard of each other. So they're going to know some of their preferred heroes here. Gazlo, again, banned out.
Yeah, that always adds a nice extra layer to the drafts. Like, 'cause they almost make up their own meta when they play each other so many times, and they start to know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
First pick on the Diva again for Wolfman Jack. Love that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to let him play it, I say take it for Wolfman Jack. That was a great first game for him. I think this is a great map for Diva as well. Controlling the points, being able to drop the bomb to just clear out and make space, whether they're defending or pushing. I think she can bring a lot of value.
Definitely. And then the Johanna Stukov is a nice stable one too. Johanna, obviously huge value on this map.
Yeah, Johanna's wave clear as a tank, it's probably as good as it gets when we're talking about tank wave clear for that early game push.
And just on top of that, she's the most survivable tank. Like, it feels like it's impossible to kill her sometimes. So
Yeah, agreed. Jaina here bringing the wave clear in the 4-man. Anduin coming out as the healer choice. So Stukov changing teams here for lead, and we've got the new Anduin coming out now for AZN.
Anduin is my favorite healer. Just feels like the safest healer to pick when you don't really know what kind of damage is going to be coming out from the other side. Just kind of like a jack of all trades. Like, can't really go wrong with that pick.
Yeah, he has the follow-up with the root. He's got some nice AoE heal, single target heal, so he can kind of do a little bit of everything.
And of course the pull to save somebody.
How could I forget?
Yeah.
Because what I like to do is go in really deep and then say, Sheedge, why didn't you pull me? Because that's makes it your fault.
Yeah.
Leoric banned out. Leoric's really good on this map. Just the wave clear. He can actually do a little bit of a double clearing at some points. And just for the high wave clear. And he's gone. Sonya picked for the solo lane. A little bit of a sequel picks here. Sonya coming back for Cowboy Kyle. Tychus back for Be Fresh. And Varian back for Belalos. Nice.
So both sides digging their heels in a little bit, saying, yeah, we had it right the first time.
Yeah, and you can't blame them because both teams played very, very well in game one. Cassia here for Hoedown. What are you thinking about this Cassia pick?
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good backup to the Zul'jin, I would say. Definitely doesn't stack infinitely, so it doesn't scale as well. But
Unless
can
she picks
still...
Q. Unless she picks Q.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
I don't know what the
But
meta is with Cassia currently, but um,
I do worry about the range on the on almost legends here, because Jaina and Cassia do have to step up pretty far to get their damage out. So could be
yeah.
an angle to punish them for that. But we'll
But
have to keep
in their
an
defense,
eye
though,
out.
I mean, Johanna doesn't have the hard engage that Diablo did before. Stukov, if he lands the root at 13, maybe, but we're talking about just the blessed shield as like their big engage here, unless we see a leap. I mean, don't want to rule that out.
I wouldn't mind it here, honestly. I definitely think there could be some good opportunities to get a leap in, but we'll see.
Cool. So looks like we've got some people rooting for both teams here. We've got Shiggity Wiggity. Great name. Loving that, actually. Woo. Can always appreciate a good screen name. All right, we're jumping in here. Game number 2 on Towers of Doom. Here on the left-hand side, flaunting his Stukov levels here. Lead on Stukov. D-Wit on Johanna. Be Fresh again on his Tychus. Cowboy Kyle again on the Sonya. And we've got Li Ming for Ankle Shot. That's Zul'jin Distillery.
And on the right side, we've got almost Legends Gold. Balalos back on the Varian. Hoedown on Cassia. Wolfman Jack back on his Diva. Asian on the Anduin. And King on the Jaina.
All right, game 2. Zul'jin Distillery needs this to stay in for game 3 and stay in this series. And of course, all Legends Gold, almost Legends Gold, looking for that domination victory. Some quick damage onto Wolfman Jack as both teams just blow their load trying to clear this out.
Looks like Zul'jin gets the early advantage on the wave clear and the rotation.
Yeah, and you can see that's what's kind of important on this map. Oh, Hoedown taking a lot of damage there, but seems to be okay. Nice slow from Zul'jin, and now it looks like D-Wit has to back off.
Damage onto the Johanna.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always important to punish her when she uses Iron Skin too early. That is like her most important ability. So if she uses that too early and she, doesn't back off in time, she can get punished.
I remember, when we were playing on a team together, that was always one of our big calls. We'd be watching the Iron Skin cooldown playing against the Johanna, and you always want to be calling that out to see if you can punish that. So both teams still working that wave clear. Let's look at some talents as they scoot back up and down here. D-Wit actually caught in the bush, but we're just wave clearing. Charge strikes, so that's kind of the basic attack build there for Cassia. Lingering Chill. What do you think about that for Jaina, the Lingering Chill?
That's an interesting one. Usually I think you see the regen globe quest for the extra mana.
Yeah, especially on this map, right? You get a lot of globes just rotating top mid, so that's an interesting pick. But 6 seconds of slow is nothing to sneeze at.
Definitely gets a lot of value on the front line. We'll see if they can abuse that. Maybe to catch up to somebody to get a taunt off.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Cowboy Kyle managed to grab this bot camp. Very sneaky, I guess, because he took bot camp. Maybe they were fighting for it. Not totally sure, but blue team does get that snag there.
Yeah, not sure what happened there, but
and now
some blows thrown back and forth up here.
We've got the taunt coming out. Similar build for Diva again. Arcane Intellect now at level 4 for Jaina. Damaging chilled targets returns mana. So that's going to be her mana sustain with her level 4 now because she didn't get the globes at 1.
An interesting variation on the Jaina talents there.
Taunt onto Johanna, has the Iron Skin ready to go. And let's see what she picked at one. She did pick the cooldown reduction on Iron Skin, hold your ground. So that'll be available more often. I believe it's every 25 seconds without it and 20 seconds with. Something like that.
That'll be a big deal in this game.
Yeah, that's going to be necessary. We actually pretty interesting. We've got W build for Sonya. I'm not sure what she did in the first game. I didn't pay attention, but that's, you know, I played a lot of Sonya. This is not a build I went often, but it has its merit for the wave clear and the free Ws that you get off. Mm-hmm. And you get some percent damage later on the game if you continue with that build.
Oh, big condemn onto 3 people there. Let's see if they can.
Yeah, and she took the subdue at level 7, so she's going to be looking for a big Q to follow up one of those condemns.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there goes down the Diva Bomb.
Create some space. Nothing real big out of it, but both teams do have enough gems to turn in now. 42 gems already turned in for Zul'jin Distillery. We've got another fight.
Getting damage onto Johanna. Well-timed Iron Skin to avoid the damage from Cassia there. And now maybe they can turn it around. Both sides. Oh.
Ooh, they just make enough space for Be Fresh to be able to turn in his gems down bot. And that's going to be a first Web Weaver phase for Zul'jin Distillery. Let's see how they do this, because it's always nice to go first, but if you don't get good value out of the first Web Weaver phase, potentially the other team has the chance to go double Web Weaver back at you. And there's a taunt onto Led, trying to walk away, does get out. DeWitt.
Good damage onto him, though, and onto Johanna as well. Low health bars on both sides.
Yeah, but more to the favor of Zul'jin Distillery, because they've got these spiders pushing in. Got the top wall down. Pushing in further. Bilalos has tapped Hoedown, stepping forward. But it might just be this...
top wall and the fountain down already. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and that's good.
They're going to move on to mid now.
And they've still got half a Web Weaver here, and it is already pushing onto the fort. DeWitt does a great job to dismount the enemy team. A big rotation, though. Nice unstoppable as she does try and get away. Very well played by DeWitt to create that space, and that is mid fort down.
Wow. And look out now, because this can get out of control really fast, because Zul'jin Distillery almost to level 10 here, about half a level away.
Ooh.
And if they can kind of
hold that thought. Yep. Be Fresh and Cowboy Kyle making a play onto Wolfman Jack down bot with 23 gems and no one around to pick those up. That's a big win for Zul'jin Distillery on top. So to your point,
as they hit level 10 right after that.
Yeah, so
and, if they can kind of, keep control of both of these points with the level 10 advantage and just, get a double turn in, this could get out of control.
Yeah, they're very
really
close.
Fast.
49 gems. They're very close to this second turn in. Diva is back up, but that was a big blow to the gem count for all Legends Gold, almost Legends Gold.
Definitely. And they're going to... Looks like the blue team is on the boss here.
Ooh, very cheeky boss call. I like this. This is what we call a with balls play on this stream.
They're doing it pretty slowly though, and the red team does have level 10 now. So
red team not really.
Doesn't look like they're aware of what's happening here though.
And that's gonna be a boss very sneaky.
They're just gonna get it for free, and they don't even get the turn in as an answer.
Yeah, King drops in some gems. There's a pull onto Bilalos from AZN. Keeps the team alive. Nice
pull, but not really where you want to have to use that outside of a team fight like that, where it was just kind of free damage for them.
Yeah, it's a big cooldown they're going to be waiting on now. And there's the boss stun onto Bilalos to follow that up. Does have protected, by the way, able to step back. Blue Web Weavers, though, following up. So this is kind of the snowball you were describing, where they hit the level 10. They got the boss. They've got the second Web Weaver phase. 2 forts down. Looking very good for Zul'jin Distillery right now. I would say it's their game to lose at this point.
Definitely agree, but You know, it's never over till it's over.
Oh,
I still
absolutely.
like some of the team fighting potential from Almost Legends Gold here. We'll see how they can defend this though.
And Tychus drops his Commandeer Odin. There comes a Valkyrie, does a whiff there though. And push it in top very nicely here. They've got the wall down. Sonya is bot right now pushing as well. There's the bomb. Gets pushed away by Lead. Very nice response.
Keeping the Web Weaver healthy. And there's the Blessed Shield. They're going for...
Hold down, but look at that.
Oh, huge Ring of Frost. Hits 2.
Beautiful Ring of Frost.
Onto Li Ming, and they're limping away on...
And now this is where that 6 seconds...
Wolfman Jack making the plays again.
The 6 second chill really showing itself there because they were trying to walk away for a while, and level 1 talent value there for Jaina.
Nicely done there again by Wolfman Jack. I thought they were out, but Wolfman Jack came out of nowhere and said no.
Yeah, he says, did you forget about my diva in game 1? So just like that, a stabilizing team fight for Almost Legends Gold. Very nice as they go for their turn in.
Yeah, they're going to get their own. We have Bloodbeers on the back of it. Let's see how much they can get done because they still, you know, they're about a level behind, but lots of standing XP on the map to catch up.
Yeah, and, you know, they did a great job defending the top keep, so that would have been a huge advantage throughout the rest of the game for Zul'jin Distillery, but they defended that very well. And here they come. Zul'jin Distillery come in aggressively looking for a fight here, and there's, a huge blessed shield. Yeah.
Goes down instantly. Nicely set up there by Johanna. Ring of Frost lands, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a kill. Oh, maybe on
my God. Did you forget about Wolfman Jack?
I did. Oh, Valkyrie pulling in Sonya.
Nice.
They're not done.
Oh, very low health for Sonya. 30 health does go down. Li Ming goes down as well. King says, I've got some action for you. DeWitt now, tail between their legs, goes down. 4 kills for Jaina. Wow, Almost Legends Gold turning this around big time.
The synergy between King and Asian there. King says, I'm going in deep. I got this. Gets to the double kill and knows that Asian has the pull up to get him back out to safety. Well done there.
Very well played. And, you know, they had a very sketchy start to that team fight because the light bomb on Hoedown, he kind of got pushed away by the Li Ming wave of force. So that left Varian by himself. Varian went down, but then they managed to turn that around big time with those 4 kills.
So when all is said and done, we're even on XP, but only 6 gems for Zul'jin Distillery, and Almost Legends has another turn in, so...
which they're going for right away.
And looks like they will get it, so this is going to be some damage onto some keeps here.
Yeah, just like that. You know, I'd say 2 minutes ago I was saying it was Zul'jin Distillery's game to lose, but now Bilalo's going for that taunt. DeWitt pops the Iron Skin. But that is going to be down.
On the Johanna.
Yeah. Taunt has not been used, so that is still ready for the next target.
Looks like they're set up to push in the bottom lane.
Let's see how this goes for them. Blizzard on the gate. Holding someone in.
Iron Skin goes down, but she's very low.
Oh, Wolfman Jack unable to get the bomb off. Does get knocked out of the mech.
They do get the Johanna, but they're...
King very low. Oh, pulled not in time.
But goes down for it. So in the end, it's a 1-for-1.
Wolfman Jack trying to get away. Oh, nice big red button from B Fresh to secure that kill. Look at that. Everyone's getting Tychus knocking that triple kill. Last time Jaina with a quad kill. This is crazy.
Very back and forth again this game. And they didn't end up getting too much out of this Web Weavers, so...
Yeah, that was really important for Zul'jin Distillery to hold off a big push. Hold their keeps here. Because now Almost Legends Gold doesn't have another turn-in. Neither team with a turn-in. And it looks like both teams will have the opportunity to stabilize here. Zul'jin Distillery having the benefit of collecting these gems from these pushed in waves.
Yeah, definitely, and a little bit of an XP lead again as well, but mostly back to even. So we'll see if which side can get a little bit of an edge here.
Just Key, nice to see you here. CB Fair, stopping by. You guys are awesome. Thanks to everyone who's here with us tonight. We kind of did this cast on a whim, and I'm glad we picked it up. Game 1 was amazing. Game 2 showing itself to be really back and forth as well. This is going really, really great.
It looks like Anduin's going to get his 35 gems in. That's a pretty big deal. Always a little scary to be holding those.
Now, okay, they showed on the map for this. There's for sure they saw Bilalos there in that wave, right? Johanna,
This
mountain
is
up.
Aggressive call. Looks like they're going to sniff it out.
Oh my god, but it is almost dead. He gets that taunt. Oh, they need to finish this up before someone gets on point. Wolfman Jack does have the bomb, but is he able to drop it?
Gonna use the bunny hop first. They get the boss.
Yeah,
already.
boss does.
There's the bomb. Blue team in full retreat. They
And that's a
lose the
kill on Tychus.
and
Cowboy Kyle might be next. He's very deep here. Nice pull onto King to keep him away from Cowboy Kyle as the rest of the team turns around and closes the kill. Taunt, spray down, and now this is going to have to be a big defense. That was another huge with balls boss call here from...
Yeah, what a call. They might just win the game off of that. We'll see. Boss is about half HP. The cube's gonna go down. 20 seconds on the Tychus still.
Yeah.
They've got a 5v2 here.
15 minutes in, the boss isn't super strong. Oh, ankle shot.
Ming
Yep.
survives the world, manages to get away.
But I don't know.
Shield's going down. Boss still at about 40% HP. Going down to 80%.
Ooh, there's a nice blessed shield onto a few here, but this looks like GG.
Wow. What a call out of nowhere to just start the boss, and they managed to get it and take the team fight. And
Took
just
the
win
team
game
fight
by force.
Yeah,
Impressive.
that was wild. You know, it was a great taunt onto the Johanna without the follow-up to create the space for them to finish the boss. Someone does get on point, but I feel like it was Tychus that was able to get in there, and that's why he died. And you know, not able to hold out there.
Yeah, and Wolfman Jack again making the smart play to not use the bomb right away. No, he's still going to be able to stay into the mech form and get the value out of bunny hop first and then drop the bomb. Really bought them like a lot of extra time in that team fight, I think. So well played again.
Yeah, that was insane. Let's look at some of these stats and see if we can get an interview here with one of the players from Almost Legends Gold.
Yep. So Cassia topping the damage charts with 40,000. Definitely not as long of a game as game 1. So no crazy 100,000 DPS numbers here.
Yeah, I mean, 15 minutes compared to, what was that, 25, 26? It was...
Yeah, that first game was a doozy.
Yeah, so...
For sure. And 3 deaths on Johanna and Stukov.
Anduin, Cassia, sole survivors there. Zero deaths from each of them. Some great pulls from Anduin. Good heals from both healers there. Cassia actually not able to close any kills in that game, but 10 assists there. Let's check out...
kills for the Jaina. He was definitely...
oh, yeah.
Definitely getting in there and finishing off those kills.
For
Nice
sure.
to see some aggressive play from the Jaina there.
I will never question a lingering chill at level 1 again.
Yeah. Definitely won the game, so it must have been correct, right?
Exactly. So let's give him another minute. I haven't heard back from Bilalos, captain of Almost Legends Gold here. So let's give him a second. Let's see if they want to come in for an interview. Otherwise, we're one of the last streams for the night, so I would say catch more of the action. There was a lot of games tonight, a lot of great NGS action, but I think there's only maybe one other game still going. So let's see if we get a response. But it was fun. I mean, this is so fun. I'm glad to be back out here. If you're down to do this again, I say we do a couple more streams.
Absolutely, man. That was a blast. This was a great back and forth series. Lots of action, lots of bloody team fights. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's always good to get a good series, I would say. That's for sure. So
Definitely.
Let's see. So it looks like we are going to have AZN and Hoedown joining us. Okay. So stick around a second. Sheedge, pop over to a lobby with me in the Discord channel.
Yeah, which one?
I'm just going lobby 1. Hello.
Yo, how's it going?
How are you feeling, AZN? That was a crazy series for you guys. So how do you feel in game 1, the length of that game? Hoedown actually joining us as well. We've got 2 players here from Almost Legends Gold. I'm Kotip and Sheedge is here as well. We were both casting this series. We were really happy with our first cast of the season for this one. So how are you guys feeling after that?
Thanks for the cast.
Yeah, of course.
Feeling pretty good. Like, our team's finally starting to come together. I think we were the only one in week 1 to get swept, so it's a good feeling to come back and go the other way.
Absolutely, and Zul'jin Distillery, so far was sitting near the top of the leaderboard, so it definitely shows your place in the division that you guys are here to play and here to do well. Have you guys played together in any previous seasons, or is this a new team?
So I actually haven't played in a couple of years, and to their merit, I remember playing Zul'jin Distillery 2 years ago when I last played. They were solid team then, solid team now.
Absolutely. So in game 1, what do you think was the deciding factor there? We loved the Zul'jin pick, and what do you think really made that game go in your favor at the end?
Wow, they just kind of went all in and failed. But what they did really well in that game was they didn't let Zul'jin stack, which is the whole point. And so the avoiding team fights in the early game and just getting ahead and soak, they played it really smart. We got really lucky that we won that game.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, but to your benefit too, I mean, it was back and forth. Even without the Zul'jin stacks in the mid game, you were still able to hold defenses, and it looked really good. So
yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah. So with the bans, you guys banned in both games. You had the same bans with the Chromie and the Sylvanas. Is this a target ban? Something you just don't like to play against? How did that work?
It's not my department.
Yeah.
All I can tell you is that they don't like them.
So you just show up and you say, "Let me right click on people."
Yeah, I'm good at that. We all know our place.
AZN, how did you feel in the healer role in that game, in both those games? How hectic was it for you?
Yeah, honestly, in the first game, I was really focused on not trying to spread, like, as our team, try not to spread the Kael'thas fire, because I think that was, as Stu called it's basically our counter.
Yeah.
But our counter to them, because they had so much CC, was the Super Strain, and I think it was a great play. Like, it was a great challenge choice for the Super Strain, as they had so much CC.
Yeah, so Super Strain it's healing off of CC, right?
Yeah, it's infinite, so just total heals for all around anyway. And
Nice.
the second game is just Anduin pulls, just making sure we didn't get caught off by, like, Blessed Shield or one person getting caught off, because we kind of knew it was their map. It was they wanted that map choice for Tome of the Spiders, so just getting out there and just trying to play out there on their map is crazy.
So have you guys played against them before in any scrims or in any other games?
Honestly, no. As a Hoedown said, they played them like 2 years ago, but this is my first season as some of us are on the team.
Oh wow! So yeah, your team is definitely coming together. I mean, you guys played great tonight. That's for sure. How about that diva? Is that a staple in your team comps?
Not at all. Like we kind of rotate who's plays what and what positions everyone's doing and what like we just rotate heroes constantly. So it's like it's kind of hard to ban us out from anything.
Interesting. So there's no set roles. Everyone's someone's ADC one game and tanked another game.
Well, it depends. It's like whatever we feel like doing that day.
Nice. I like that. That's a good style. They'll never be able to ban you out if you never play the same hero. That's the opposite of our team. We were the one tricks when we used to play, so it was like we only played one hero. So Sheedge, you got any questions for these guys?
Yeah, let's on game 2. Talk to me about that boss call on the end, because from our perspective, it seemed like it came out of nowhere. Like maybe you guys were even in like a bad spot, and you just randomly made this boss call and just like won the game off of it. So talk to me about.
Oh no way! We were feeling very confident. We saw Sonya bottom. We saw Johanna show mid. After Johanna showed mid, I was like, all right, we got time to rip this. We have enough damage to just burn this.
I mean,
and so the whole plan was to keep them off the boss. So like 2 of us were running CC train trying to keep them off the boss, and then we just were able to cap it pretty easily. And I think that just won the game right there because they were total disadvantage from that fight after that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was. I saw it as a risky play just from the sense that, yeah, you saw them on the map, but like it was very clear, like Varian showing on the map with all the minions walking up towards the boss. It gave them the time to come up, but I mean, you guys had Varian did the immediate taunt. You guys had the Diva bomb ready to go, so you had the tools to control that area. So definitely a with balls play, I'm gonna say there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, anything else, Sheedge?
That's all I got, man.
Yeah, that was a great series. We were really happy to cast that. Any shout outs you guys have for tonight?
I'm shouting out Shaggy, yeah. The person on almost Legends Obsidian, the healer.
Uh-huh.
Shouting out Shaggy. That's it.
Shaggy,
yeah.
Nice. All right, guys. Thanks for jumping in for the interview. We had a blast. We hope to catch some more of your games throughout the season. So congratulations tonight, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mwah.
See ya. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight on the stream. I am Kotip, and here with Sheedge. We had a great time. We're going to wrap it up. There's no more games to cast, unfortunately, tonight, but we are going to, we had a blast, right? So we're going to be coming back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so thanks, guys. Thanks for everyone who subscribed tonight. Let me check that out. Yeah, we had a few people hit that button. I've been so removed from Twitch, I don't even know how to see it. King is best HOTS player 1 hour ago. Appreciate that follow. Means a lot to us. Everyone who stuck around with us. Thank you, Ray Chen. Love the casters. King is best HOTS player. Thanks everybody for hanging out. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Almost Legends Gold takes it 2-0 with the domination victory. So we'll see you soon.